What's good, everybody, and welcome to Summerville, South Carolina, as I'm back out here at the Azalea Square Shopping Center. And as you can see right behind me, there's Kohl's. So I'm going to be doing a store tour of this store here. As you can see, it's got a Sephora in it, which Sephora was traded, or not traded, but they were moved from JCPenney to Kohl's stores. So we'll go ahead and go in here and give you guys a store tour, see how it looks. It's got decent business going on with it right now, as you guys can see behind me. But the plaza is busy itself, as you can see all back there and all the way down there where Target and all the other stuff is at. But yeah, let's go ahead and check out Kohl's, see how it looks. Let's go. What's good, everyone, and thank you so much for tuning in to the store tour of Kohl's here in Summerville, South Carolina. It's part of many stores in the Azalea Square Shopping Center, and as you all know, I have covered several different stores in Azalea Square, those being Party City and Target so far. As for Kohl's, I don't have that much information on it. The only thing I was able to find was that the Azalea Square Shopping Center opened in 2004, and I could only presume that this Kohl's opened sometime around then. Otherwise, I wasn't able to find much, so I figured rather than cutting the voiceover at that point, I would just continue it on a little bit to explain a little bit of the back history of Kohl's, and so you can basically get a better idea of what the company is and the market that it's aimed for. This particular store is number 0747, and it's one of the bigger Kohl's stores in the actual region. There are several others in the region, I think maybe 4 more, but to my understanding, this is actually the largest one. Now, for the history of the company itself, it's based out of, and forgive me if I say this wrong, Menomonee Falls, Wisconsin. That's where it's headquartered, and it was actually, its roots can be based back to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, by a man named Maxwell Kohl. He opened a corner grocery store in 1927, and that's basically where the department store chain actually got its roots from. Now, the department store chain wasn't really started until about 1962, along the lines of Target, Walmart, and Kmart. However, those stores had a lot more success than Kohl's did, primarily, I could say, because Kohl's was aimed to be in the middle of upscale and discount. So it was meant to be above the discount players, those being like Target, Kmart, Walmart, as I mentioned, and below the upscale ones. So I guess you could say Nordstrom Rack, Lord & Taylor, even Macy's, I guess. Not really sure, but it wasn't as upscale as those, but above the discount level was Kohl's trying to be placed in the market. It competes primarily with JCPenney, and it did so for many years. And JCPenney had the upper hand all the way until about 2012 when Kohl's surpassed it, and I believe Kohl's has been ahead ever since then. Now, the company operates over 1,100 stores in every single U.S. state except for Hawaii, and it has been publicly traded since 1992. Now, the company's core marketing demographic is pretty much aimed towards suburban homeowners, and I guess it's supposed to be selling things along the lines of clothing, footwear, bedding, furniture, decor, jewelry, toys, appliances, beauty products, which is what Sephora is marketed for, electronics, and houseware. Now, Sephora was actually began with JCPenney in their store-in-a-store concept for a matter of years. However, as of late, about 2021, I want to say, is when Sephora left JCPenney and killed off their contract and switched over to Kohl's because JCPenney filed for bankruptcy. Now, I will say that JCPenney has since replaced Sephora with their own JCPenney beauty line, and Sephora, on the other hand, has done pretty well with Kohl's. Kohl's is aiming to put Sephora little pop-up shops in all of their stores, I believe, by the end of this year. So everything is showing green for Kohl's and Sephora partnering together. With that, that's pretty much it. You know, Kohl's pretty much is doing decently. I'm not sure that it's doing that great. You know, the pandemic kind of affected how well their operations are going. But if you compare them to JCPenney, I would say that Kohl's does have a slight upper hand based off of what I've seen in the reports. I know JCPenney has switched ownership as well, so it's kind of getting a little bit more even. But I believe, like I said earlier, with their amount of stores and basically the market share Kohl's has covered, Kohl's has been having the lead for over a decade now, and that can primarily be contributed to Kohl's locations. Kohl's are put in like newer shopping centers that are actually getting more business, while JCPenney stores are located in malls. some of which aren't doing that great, and that can honestly contribute to why the companies, some of their stores just aren't doing as well. So for Kohl's, we can presume that it has a slight advantage over JCPenney in some aspects. However, for this store, it does quite well. The Sephora in here has actually been operative for almost a year now, and when Kohl's first introduced Sephora in their stores, the only ones that had them were the ones that were more profitable and more successful for the company, and this one got it. So that right there can kind of tell you how well the store has done. It's also one of the bigger stores. Like I said, it's the biggest one in the region, so that also may play into effect of how successful it is. Can't really say that that's like true or not, but maybe it has an effect to some degree. Maybe to some people it just looks bigger and has more things in it, which, I don't know, maybe have an effect as well. Not sure. But with that said, a success story here in Summerville, number 0747 has done well and will most likely continue to do well for years to come. So with that being said, hope you guys did enjoy this video. Let me know what you guys think of the store as well as the quality of the video. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. And until next time, thank you guys so much for choosing Zee Mann. Thank you for watching this video, and be sure to make the best of your every moment. Until next time, from Kohl's, I'll see you guys around. Peace. Alright, you guys, it's going to wrap it up for me out here at the Kohl's in Summerville. I hope you guys did enjoy the store tour. Let me know what you guys think of it. And yeah, with that being said, you know, let me know what you guys think. I know they've got like clearance sales going on in there and decent amount of business in it. But yeah, I mean, pretty general Kohl's layout. Let me know what you guys think of it, though. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for choosing Zee Mann. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Make the best of every moment. And from Kohl's, peace.